All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Going to run through another backtesting session. Decided to just leave off where I ended one of my other videos, so that's why the balance is like that. We'll see what we can do here. We're going to start from again. These videos aren't even going to be in order. I don't really care, but you'll get the idea. Whatever. So this is in October 2024. So we'll start off here, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. So um, starting off here on the daily, as we can see, the daily's still pushing bullish overall. You can see that we left previous day high and previous day low as draws and liquidity. Going over to the 4 hour, we're just kind of ranging. There's really nothing going on here on the 4 hour. We do have an unfilled 4 hour right here, which could be a potential target. You can see we're rejecting pretty strong off the bottom there. And then on the 1 hour, we just inversed this 1 hour gap. We are kind of trading. Did we tap this yet? No, but there's an unfilled 1 hour gap right there. So we're going to go down, kind of scale down and see what we can catch here. So I'm assuming we're going to just come up and fill this gap, and then we'll kind of reassess from here. Okay, there we go. We're probably not going to get an entry on that. So what happened there? Price tapped into that 4 hour. So at this point, what am I looking for? I'm looking to see if price wants to trade through and continue higher, or if we want to reverse and potentially look for like a rebalance here. So let's see what price wants to do. So let's play this forward a bit and kind of give price some direction here. Okay, we have these highs right here. Potentially we could see price push towards. Price is respecting out of a 2-minute gap. I like this close. I think I'm going to go for this right here. 2-minute CISD. We have a draw on liquidity above. Probably go break even after this wick. So we'll see. Let's try this out. Hold on. Let me go to the 1 minute. Okay. I had confidence in the draw and liquidity there, so I did not want to go break even. I didn't think we were going to want to turn around there. So in this case, I wouldn't go break even right here because how close it is. What I would do, I would go break even after the new high was put in, which was this high. So as soon as this candle starts breaking, I'd go break even, but obviously I didn't have time because we pressed at 1 minute at a time. But I'll run through this really quick. Basically, price is trending up on the 1 hour. We obviously had this 1 hour inversion. We're trading through this other 1 hour gap. From there, we have a draw on liquidity higher at these highs right here, these 15-minute highs. Price displaces higher, and then it pulls back and retraces into this 2-minute gap where it starts to respect. We get a 2-minute CISD with a nice close, and I really just go for the 1-to-1, and it ends up playing out perfect. So start off with a nice win there, and we'll move on to the next day. All right. So on the daily, we have previous day high, we have previous day low as open draws here. 4 hours looking pretty bearish. 1 hour is bearish as well. We have a draw up here. Okay. And we're in this 15-minute gap. So if price wants to trade through this 15-minute gap, we're going to look for these highs. If it continues to respect it, we'll probably look for these lows down here. All right. Okay, so we're getting this strong rejection right off the start. Okay. Okay, so you can see we're probably going to inverse this 15 and probably head towards that gap up there. I like this close. I don't think we slow down here. The only issue is I can't really get a 1-to-1. That's the only problem. So let's see if we get price to pull back here. I just want to see if price pulls back. Okay. This looks good. We're delivering off this 1 minute gap. Not the greatest close. Did we close above? Yeah, this isn't bad. I'm going to try this. Hopefully we can get a 1-to-1. Okay, we can get pretty much a 1-to-1. Price is trending higher. We have a draw on liquidity higher at these hourly highs up here. You can see price displaced higher, retraced into a 1 minute gap, and we're getting a nice candle closure out with a strong body. It does have that wick, but I don't think that's a bad close, and we can get just about a 1-to-1 to the draw. So let's just give this a shot. The only issue, it's not bad. Like, I think we can get this. Okay, perfect. TP in one candle, that's what you want to see. Okay, basically price is trending higher. We have a clear draw on liquidity at these hourly highs up here. From there, price displaces higher. We get a pullback into a 1 minute gap. From here, I'm looking for displacement inversion, just something off that 1 minute gap. We get a nice 1 minute close. It closes above these candle bodies, which is exactly what we like to see. Nice displacement, and we just target the 1-to-1 to that draw, and there we go. All right, let's go over to the next day here. Okay, so daily, previous day high, previous day lower, still draws on liquidity. 4 hours trending bearish. We're probably going to inverse this 4 hour. 1 hour is also trending heavily bearish. Let's look on the 15 minute. We just took out those lows. We got these lows down here, and then we have an unfilled 15 minute above. So let's see what price wants to do here. All right, we're going to tap that 15 minute unfilled gap literally right off the start. So if price wants to trade through that 15 minute gap, I'm looking for these highs up here. If it wants to respect this 15, then I'll probably look for lower. So let's see what price wants to do. All right, there's nothing going on here that I like. We're just kind of trapped in this range. Price is starting to break out. Okay, let's see if we can get a trade lower. Unless it's going to take out the draw. Probably, I think I missed it, but we have a draw right here actually. Okay, let's see if we get a retrace. Okay, yeah, we're not getting an entry there, but that's fine. Okay, from there, what did we do? Price swept out previous day low. We still have a draw on liquidity lower though. I think we have relative equal lows right here. So this could be something that we could watch right here. So price retraced into this 5 minute gap. Let's see if we get displacement. A CISD, just something here. Let's see if we inverse this 2 minute gap. Okay, here we go. This might be decent. We have a draw lower. We were delivering out of a 5 minute gap. We have these relative equal lows down here. We're getting a nice 2 minute inversion, nice displacement. One sec, let me just clean this stop up. All right. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah, we're gonna get stopped. I wanted to put my stop above the highs. If that actually plays out, that'll be so annoying. Okay, never mind. I guess we're just wrong on that. Price swept previous day low. Definitely. I thought we were gonna run these lows. We had relative equal lows down here, but sometimes it just edges them. So it is what it is. It was just one of those scenarios. From there, we're probably gonna get a move up. Let's just see what happens here. Let's see if we run this 5 minute gap. And we have LR above. Let's see. Maybe we get a re-entry up here. Up here. Let's see. Okay. We're delivering out of this 2 minute. We have, okay, if we get a good close here, I'd be willing to take this. See how these closes are all weak though? Like these aren't, even that, I don't really, this isn't bad actually. It does have a bit of a top wick. It's a bit weird, but I think I can try this out. I just have confidence in us moving higher here. So even if I just went like for a quick like 1-to-1, let's give this a shot. It's not bad. hold on here. All right. I'm gonna move to break even now because if it doesn't flush here, like it is what it is. There we go. All right. So we make back that L. We're 3-1 now on the session. Basically, what happened, I'm going to explain this really quick. We had low resistance liquidity. I probably could have held up to there, but again, after you take a loss, you kind of just want to make that win back. We inverse this 5-minute gap. From here, I see we have low resistance liquidity. We had two relative equal highs right here. Price pulls back into this 2-minute gap. So we're waiting for displacement out. I guess you got this 2-minute close here. I didn't really notice, but it did have that top wick. Oh, that's why I didn't. Yeah. So this 3-minute closes strong bullish. I like this. It doesn't close above the bodies, but it's still good. And with the draw and liquidity above, it looks pretty obvious. And we just run a 1-to-1 to those relative equal highs. And that's it. Just a simple continuation. All right. 3-1. Previous day high, previous day lower draws. Daily looks like it's in bullish. Order flow is just kind of still chopping. There's really nothing much. We're trading in this 4-hour. We have another unfilled 4-hour above. And then below as well, 1 hour, unfilled 1 hour gap. We have a draw on liquidity above as well. Okay, we're gonna tap. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. We got these lows. We're probably about to take those lows out. We have this session low right here. Let's see what price wants to do. Maybe we come down and take these. All right. Price is respecting out of a 2-minute gap. We just wicked into it. 30-second inversion. Okay. Let's try this out. Not bad. Let's see if this works. All right. I thought that was going to continue lower. That is what it is, though. We might be able to get a re-entry, though. So price wicks back into that 5-minute. We're still looking for that continuation lower. We get a nice 2-minute close. I'm going to try this one more time. Like this. What am I doing? Hold on. I'm going to try this one more time. Let's see. All right, we're going to run break even here. And we get break even. That's such bullshit. I should have just targeted there. Okay, let's move on to the next day here. I'm just going to pause the video really quick. I'll be right back. All right. So we're trading above previous day high. We look on the 4-hour. 4 hours trending pretty bullish. Our next draw is going to be this high. Okay. Okay. We're just going to start trading higher. So we're 3-2 right now, so not bad so far. We're going to take these highs out. Maybe we want to keep trading higher towards these. Waiting for a continuation. If we can get something here. Let's see if price wants to pull back and give us something. Yeah, I'm not going to get an entry. It's just one of those days where you're just really not going to get an entry. I'm assuming. Unless we... Yeah, okay, I'm just going to chop this right here, go to the next day, because I already know what it's going to do. It's just gonna keep going. It's just one of those days you can tell what it's going to do. Okay, previous day high, previous day lower, still draws. 4 hours respecting a 4-hour bullish gap. We have this draw higher if we want to continue on the higher time frame. We have these highs right here, and then we have these lows all the way down here, going down to the 15-minute. We're delivering out of this 15-minute gap. We're going to trade right through it. We're probably going to take that low out. Okay. Now, what do we have down here? Is that a new week opening gap? Okay. Okay, so price I kind of like this closure right here for lower, just to even just to this low right here, or not. Let me. Oh, we are in a 1 hour bullish. I didn't even realize that. But we could target this new week opening gap. Let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna go break even here. And I'm gonna move my TP a little bit just in case it wants to be annoying. An edge. Again, wouldn't go break even right here because of how close it is. It'd be when you take the new low out, which would be these lows right here. So that's why I went break even now. Let's hope we continue to flush here. Why? Okay, I don't know why I wasn't. Okay, there we go. So 4 and 2 now. Basically, what happened here is we had a draw lower at the new week opening gap right here. So all I did was price never pulled back. Well, yeah, it never pulled back into this 2 minute gap or 3 minute. But basically, what we had was we're failing to push higher. We got a nice displacement close on the 1 minute. So I just figured we're going to go lower, break even after we take out these new lows that were put in, and then we target just shy of the new week opening gap. And yeah, 1.85 hour trade. I'll see what would have happened. And yeah, we got lucky. We managed it pretty well. Again, I always put my TP a few points before the draw just to be safe. And yeah, we secure that. So we're 4 and 2 now on the session. I got pretty lucky on that exit though. Okay, so we swept previous day high or previous day low. This chart doesn't look the greatest. I'm assuming we want to run these highs. What we do, we just run the highs and then we break right back down. Let's see. Maybe, what do we have? We don't really have anything here. Yeah, we're just going to aggressively run through that. There's really, you can't really do anything on stuff like that, especially on backtesting. It's not the easiest thing. Okay, let's see if we keep trading lower. We need some type of direction here. I'm not seeing anything I like, but price here is delivering out of this 3 minute gap after sweeping out sell side. We could see a move back up. We also have a 930 wick there. We just got a no inversion, but I actually kind of like this. And this 3 minute just closed. I think I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to give my stop a little bit of room here, and I'm going to target that 930 wick. Go break even probably at this high. Let's try this out. This isn't bad. It's not the greatest trade, but this isn't bad. Okay, we're going to run break even here. Hopefully we just... let me put this just right here, just in case. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so 5 and 2 on the session. I'll run through this one really quick. Basically, price left these relative equal highs, and we had a relative equal high with this market open wick. And as you guys know, market open wicks are strong draws on liquidity. From there, price pulled back in his 3 minute gap. We got a strong 3 minute bullish close, which again closed above these bodies. So I was willing to take this because the displacement, the momentum just looked good. Stop below the fair value gap and target the market open wick. Again, I put my TP just before and 1.22 R. So not bad. All right, 5 and 2 on the session. So it's pretty good so far. Okay. Okay, so we're in this 4 hour gap. Let's see if maybe it's hard to say. We could just see the move back to the upside off this gap, or we could continue to trade a bit lower. Let's just kind of see if momentum kicks in here. I was going to say that kind of looks like a really good momentum play off market open. But, okay, good thing we fade that. Okay, what's the draw lower here? Okay, so for the draw, we have an unfilled 1 hour down there. But I want price to really aggressively displace towards that. Yeah, I'm not going to get an entry, unfortunately. That could have probably been a decent entry off like that. Actually, there's nothing really great there. Let's see what price wants to do from here. What about the continued draws? I'm gonna skip to the next day here. It's hard to trade like that on backtest, so let's just move to the next day. We left these lows down here. We are delivering out of a tiny 4 hour bearish gap. 1 hour is in a bullish gap right here. So if we continue to respect this 1 hour, I'm looking for price to go higher. If we trade through it, then I'd potentially look for price to trade towards these lows down here. So this is like my condition basically for the day. So let's see. Again, no entry. Come down, sweep out these lows. Okay, let's see how we react off these lows. Yeah, I'm just not getting an entry. It's hard to take these in backtesting. This would have been decent, this 2 minute close, but just like when the candle's printing in real time, it's so much easier. It's really hard to do this on backtesting, which is why I hate backtesting. But okay, previous day low could be our draw right here. 4 hour looks bearish. 1 hour looks bearish. We have these lows, all this shit down here. Okay, so we're just going to leave relative equal lows, see if we want to trade higher. We have an unfilled 4 hour as well. All right, price is pulling back into a 3 minute. Let's see if we get a nice close out. I kind of like this for a continuation long. Up to, let me just see. So we have a 4 hour unfilled gap. Price is trending higher. We're respecting a 3 minute gap. Give me one more candle here. Okay, I'm going to not take that then. I wanted to see how that 3 minute would have closed. Let's give it another. One more candle. Yeah, see, like I'm just not liking how this is moving at all. Okay, I'm confident in this draw. I'm just gonna try this out, and if it loses, it loses. That's a nice 2 minute close. Give the stop there. Just 1-to-1 to that unfilled. I would have in real time probably would have gotten break even there. After we were pushing that aggressively towards it, but it's just annoying. Let's see if we can get the re-entry here to the downside. This is okay. This has to be it right here. Tap that unfilled gap right here. That's gotta be, like, it's gotta go at this point. What? I don't even know what just happened, but anyway, that was a win right there. I think I just screwed something up, but anyway, that ended up winning. So that should have been a win. I think we're like 6-3, 6-4. I have no idea. We'll do a couple more trades though. I just screwed that up. That was a winning trade though. I had that. I don't know. I just screwed that up. Okay, we're looking pretty bearish here, but we are getting some recovery. This could be interesting. Yeah, strong displacement. This has to, well, not has to, but I'm confident that this runs lower. I like the close. I like the manipulation off of market open. This is like a Judas swing. Gonna run break even here. There we go. There's another win. Okay. Simple manipulation off of market open. Price manipulates up, taps into this 15-minute gap. We get, again, a manipulation above the highs, 1 minute inversion, nice displacement. We target the next draw on liquidity, which is those lows down there. Quick 1-to-1 and get out. Let's do like 2 more. Really no direction. We haven't unfilled the daily above. 4 hour starting to push up. 1 hour is looking actually kind of bullish. We do have these highs up here. Potentially we can see price trade towards. Let's see if we trade through this 15-minute. Okay. Yeah. Aggressive push up market open. What do we have above? We have these highs. And then we have those highs, those relative equal highs look like a good draw. If we can even get there. I mean, not if we get an entry. Price pulls back here. Clear momentum bullish. 30-second inversion. I'm going to just take this again right here. This is just like a simple continuation just because the draw looks so clear. There it is again. Okay. Again, I'm not going to move break even after that small of a push. So the draw is higher at these swing highs right here. As you can see, price pulls back into this 1 minute gap. Or did it pull into a 1 minute gap? Oh, maybe it didn't pull into a 1 minute gap, but regardless, it retraced, gave us a retrace. We got this 30-second inversion, clear displacement's higher. And yeah, we take that to that next draw. Okay. Let's try one more. Price is trading higher. We have a draw right here at these daily highs. Okay, market open. Price is respecting this gap. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna. That could have worked as well. That would have been just like the other trade. I don't know why I didn't take that one. That was a strong 30-second close too. That would have been a really good trade. I kind of was just clicking too fast. Didn't really get a chance, but that would have been really good as well. I think we're at all-time highs now. No, never mind. Well, what do we have for draws here? We could mark this out. Okay, so let's see if we want to reverse here or we want to just keep pushing. I haven't even been using ES at all. All right. We have these lows down here, maybe. Yeah, I'm not just gonna. Um, let's go for that. Break even here. There we go. Quick 1-to-1. We literally almost get stopped out, thankfully. Price pulled back here into this 2-minute gap. It just wicked in, at least it looked like it. We got this 1-minute CISD. And I wanted to keep my stop below this 2-minute gap. But then for the risk to reward, I got pretty lucky there. So yeah. I think that's going to wrap it up though, guys. Not bad. Let me just pause this really quick. Let me see something and then we'll finish off this video. Yeah, so solid session overall. I'm going to go back and count the wins and the losses. I had them written. I'll have to rewatch it, just make sure, but so I can have the percent. But not a bad session. We had a couple losses, couple solid wins though, but we brought the balance up. I think it was 109K, so we brought up about 6,000. So not too bad. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll do another one soon. Again, these are not even in order, but I'll post them whenever. But that's it for me, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.